Good morning, Southeast Idaho. Welcome to your planning briefing for July 14th. There's very little happening in the world of weather for the next week here. We have cooler temperatures continuing today, very similar to yesterday, but a warming trend is in the forecast for the remainder of the week. There's possible heat concerns for Thursday and maybe Friday, which we'll discuss in a little bit of detail in just a second here, and then chances of showers and thunderstorms return by the end of the week. High pressure in place across much of across the western U.S. and our low pressure area that was impacting some of us yesterday, still well to our north and is not expected to be impacting Idaho at all today. So our matrix for the next 5 days here is pretty clear of any weather conditions. We don't have anything to talk about in our hazards for today or tomorrow. But that heat is possibly impacting some of us, including the Snake Plain, Magic Valley, southern highland areas, and toward the Chalice, Arco area by Thursday, and again on Friday, with the addition of the chance of showers and thunderstorms for eastern Idaho, and possibly continuing on Saturday afternoon as well for the eastern highland areas. So just again to reinforce the notion of no precip really today. All the precip is going to be well east of us, not impacting our area. So dry. And speaking of dryness, let's chat a little bit about the humidity forecast for the next couple of days here. So the forecast for the humidities really hasn't changed a whole lot from yesterday's thinking. So we're still looking at the critical dryness across the desert. So where you would expect the dry conditions is where we're going to have it. So we're still 15% and below across Arco areas, craters towards Shoshone, and then upwards toward Chalice and Salmon as well. Tomorrow is a very similar story. We're still 15% and below. The good news with all this is that we're not really expecting a very windy afternoon or morning, either of these 2 days. Thursday afternoon, we're 10% and below for portions of the Arco Desert INL area. I should mention, though, there might be a small area of wind gusts, about 15 miles an hour or so, and possibly higher across the Magic Valley area Wednesday and Thursday afternoons. High temperatures for today, as we kind of already mentioned, very similar to what we saw yesterday with this gradual warming trend the next few days here. So we see 80s by tomorrow afternoon across the Snake Plain. By Thursday, we're starting to see those 90-degree temperatures creep in, and that potential for heat concerns for some of us, which would be the Snake Plain going toward Chalice, the 90-degree temperatures, and the southern highland areas and Magic Valley areas. And Friday is pretty similar. There's some areas that are a few degrees cooler, but not by much. So we're still looking at possibly having some heat concerns on that day as well. And Saturday, we're actually looking pretty similar to Friday. Again, maybe a few degrees here and there cooler, but for the most part, the feels like temperature is not really going to change there. So cooler temperatures today, similar to yesterday, but a warming trend forecast for the remainder of the week, and possible heat concerns toward the end of the week, with a chance of showers and thunderstorms returning for some of us later in the work week. Any questions with what you've just witnessed, you can give us a call at the phone number here or send us an email, or you can chat with us on any of the social mediums listed, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Thanks for watching.